Hey guys, I've got an intuitive message for today, and that's that nothing is wrong. Everything is fine. Nothing in your life is wrong or bad. And so, if in your life right now you feel like pretty much everything is horrible, nothing is the way you want it to be, a lot of things could be better, a lot of people have it better than you, a lot of people have it easier than you, and you think that your life is just not that enjoyable right now. And if you look back, you kind of felt like this for a long time, right? So before, it was about other things. Maybe 5 years ago, it was about other things. But you weren't happy then. Maybe last year, you weren't happy, but it was about other challenges. It was about other things that aren't going the way that you want them to, that are bad. Maybe it's people, maybe it's situations, maybe it's money, maybe it's your own behavior, your discipline, the way you are, right? And so what I want you to realize today is that nothing in your life is bad. Nothing in your life is wrong. Even what you right now think is absolutely terrible, none of it is wrong. For you, it's wrong. For you, it's bad because you're judging that thing with your mind based on your past experiences, which you have stored in your mind. You're giving the things in your life right now meaning and saying they're not good enough. They could be better. They're bad. They're wrong. Something's wrong. Something's off. But if you had a way, right? If you had a way to shut off your mind, you would suddenly realize that you have no more opinions of what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad. Right? Things just are. And things have always just been, but you gave them the meaning that it's not good, or that it's good, that it's bad, that it's wrong, or that it's right, based on your mind and based on the past and based on the conditioning that you've lived through. And so realize that if you drop your thoughts, if you stop believing what the mind is telling you, if you stop following along to what the voice in your mind is telling you, all of a sudden nothing is wrong. Everything just is, right? And that's when you're in the present moment. That's when you get to inner peace and you can see things for what they are and you can experience things for what they are, which is neither good or bad. It's not right or wrong. It just is. And if you're in a point in your life, and I'm sure you are, because I think most people are, where everything's terrible, or some things are terrible, some things could be better, realize that nothing is wrong. Nothing is bad. It's you who's giving that meaning to that thing. Things just are the way they are, and you're using your mind to feel bad. You're using your mind to give this thing a label that things are wrong, and then feeling bad about it, feeling unhappy about it, and there's no real gain to it. So today's message: nothing is wrong, everything is fine, and it's not some kind of delusion. It is just how it is. It's the truth, the ultimate truth beyond the mind. And maybe you can think for a second, what would happen if something terrible happens, or what to use terrible, and there's no one in the world to see it. There's no mind to look at that situation and say, this is wrong, this is messed up, this is bad, right? Let's say there's no human in the world, and then something terrible happens, or what is to you terrible? Would it have any meaning? And the answer is no, of course not. If there's no mind to judge that thing, there is no meaning, no right or wrong, no good or bad. And don't think that if you stop thinking that you can't live your life, that you can't make decisions. You can. And you can separate from what is right or wrong, but on a much, much deeper level, on a much realer level. Because what you think is right or wrong right now, what you think is moral and immoral, is based on the mind, based on the past, based on what you learn, based on what you experience and the conditioning. But if you let all of that go, if you stop listening to your mind and you just start living in the present moment like an animal, not really like an animal, but without thinking, you will find that you're not going to do terrible things. You're not going to run around killing people. Because you have this awareness and because you have this presence, you will act naturally in the way that is right, which is on a deeper level, right? On a deeper level, on a universal level, on the level of consciousness and your higher self. So try it out. Try to live without thinking, see what happens. And you'll see you'll be just fine. And nothing is wrong.